Great Reset and ring that icon bell so you don't miss any of our exciting videos in the future. Klauss, Schwab said now is the time for a great reset. However, Elon Musk has warned, finding the truth now can save us all from the great reset. The World Economic Forum has also been the subject of unfounded conspiracy theories, trying to address them head on, referencing the WEF's previous theme, the Great Reset. Hundreds of thousands of posts have circulated on social media in recent years, many appearing to claim that the global elite were planning to use the coronavirus to bring about a total economic collapse. Our constitutional rights of free.
All right, I'm going to have to stop that video right there for a moment, ladies and gentlemen, because I've been reporting on the WEF for over 2 years. Since I first became aware of Klaus Schwab's book that he published called COVID-19, The Great Reset. I recommend everyone read it to get in the mind of a madman who I call him Pinky in the brain, essentially somebody who wants world domination. Klaus Schwab is an unelected individual. He has not been elected to any office, but yet he has the ear of 180 leaders from around the world, and they're all nodding and saying, yes, we're on board. I did a video last year about Canada pumping, $400 million into the climate change initiative. Everything's climate change, this, that, whatever. That it's just another justification for them to do whatever and tax whatever. But yeah, they're saying that unfounded conspiracy theories that we're saying that Klaus Schwab was going to bring about some sort of, collapse or something or whatever during the COVID. No. I made it very clear in the videos that I made, and there's at least a handful of videos that I've made. I'd say between 5 and 10 videos I've made in the last couple of years about this. I never said that, and so I don't know what he's talking about right here. Maybe those are obviously things that he heard, but no, it's always been in future tense, meaning from now to the year 2030. Really, what they're doing right now is a prime example of an extension of part of Agenda 21. For those of you that don't know what Agenda 21 is, Agenda 21 is also known as Agenda 2030, and it's a United Nations treaty that was passed in 1992 with 176 countries, I believe, that signed on, and it was all about all the initiatives and goals in global infrastructure and laws and just things they want to create. They talk about it kind of vaguely if you look it up and describe it and see it directly from the United Nations website. But it's really all the initiatives they want to accomplish between 1992 and the year 2030. So that's why, for example, on his website, when he said, you will eat much less red meat by the year 2030. You'll have most of your packages delivered. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Remember that? You'll own nothing, but you'll be happy. Well, if I don't own it, somebody owns it. And let me guess, this billionaire, he's a billionaire, by the way. Is he not going to own stuff? I seriously doubt it. So it's a prime example of somebody who genuinely has his sights set on big things. The fourth industrial revolution is what they call it. The problem is that he is someone who's really initiating change in a direction that most people, I think, would be very uncomfortable with. That's more dystopian. They do want to get rid of cash. They do want to find a way to combine the microchip so that whether people have their phones or not, they can be tracked everywhere. They do want to get rid of fiat currency. They do want a digital dollar and crypto. They want a cashless society. And they want to track everything into one central database. And he's talked openly about this stuff. So it's not conspiracy theories. It's not even a conspiracy. These people they're putting their intentions right out in the open. And letting it be known, right? So conspiracy is not the right word. I would just say more world domination of a great reset. And it's not resetting the system. Resetting the great reset is probably not the best phrase to define what they want to do, because it's not even hitting a reset button means everything goes back to the way it was. What they want to do is a great restart. They want a great transformation. That's the word I would use. I wouldn't use the word reset. I would call it the great transformation. And ultimately, you can see that Elon standing up to him now. This is good. This is good that someone someone who has a huge platform, a big, popular, rich guy like Elon Musk, calling him out. I think that's awesome. But yeah, so food for thought. The truth is out there. I would recommend everyone read his book, and then you'll have a much deeper understanding of kind of how deep the rabbit hole goes. Like he said openly, we want to create a platform where we combined your biometric self with your digital self, right? And that's when they're, they're referencing what they're basically indirectly saying is they want everyone microchipped. But that's been coming for a long time. I think it would have to take something extreme like an economic collapse or some sort of hack of the system, something like that, something dramatic. And coincidentally enough, he's actually said that last year on more than one or two occasions. He said the next great crisis will be an internet hack of the power grid or the financial system. I mean, how the hell does he know that? Does he have a crystal ball? But this is what he said, right? So it's almost like they want us to know what the next big great crisis is going to be, and I'm sure they'll just like everything, they won't let that crisis go to waste. They'll capitalize on that, and they'll say, okay, now we have this new system, so all your dollars are going to be converted into digital dollars, and here's the system, and here's this, and they'll say, here's the solution, and here's what we have to do now, or here's what we're going to do now. So there's a lot about this guy that is very creepy, and I think that everyone needs to know just how diabolical his plan and how he's really like just an evil mastermind. I mean, he's like the real life James Bond villain come to life. He looks like one, he sounds like one, he talks like one. And his intentions are, he's got his sights set, his sights set on big things. And like I said, it all really comes back to Agenda 21, Agenda 2030. So we will be seeing more things change in the next 7-8 years than we've ever seen in our lifetime. And it won't stop at 2030, obviously. It's progressive, so it will continue this race to create this dystopian future that they are calling utopian, but it's quite the contrary. So yeah, line is for something that's this important, for it to not be recognized by mainstream media for what it is, that should tell you everything. It's unbelievable. These people are making plans for the rest of us, and meanwhile, we're just kind of along for the ride. It's like we're collateral damage. And at the end of the day, this is something that everyone needs to take notice of. So yeah, COVID-19 Great Reset by Klaus Schwab. You guys should check it out. I don't want people to buy his book, and I'm not endorsing him. I'm just saying it's a read that you'll want to know. But just from watching some of the videos from Davos and some of the press conferences and things that he's done, and just what he said on camera, on record, about the plans he has for the future, and talking about the next great crisis will be an internet hack of the financial system. I mean, somebody like that saying something like that gets the bells and whistles turning in your head, and it makes you think like, well, are they planning something? Is there a false flag coming? Did they know something we don't? Yeah, they do. And so time will tell. We'll see what happens. But so thanks very much for tuning into the video. I appreciate everyone that, even I'm not getting the views that I would like on my channel, but I still appreciate all y'all. And I will check you on the next video, and remain vigilant, and stand up, America. It's our time.